god. Dude, what are you doing with that toaster?
I'm trying out for the Darwin Awards. Everybody keeps telling me I have a great shot this year.
You're a fucking idiot. You know that, right?
Look, you're just jealous that I'm getting an award and you're not.
We'll see about that.
Yeah, we will. Oh, my arm! I needed that! Let's rock. Hey, rock stars, Viii here.
And I'm Vaughn, and welcome to this week's episode of V2.
Vaughn, you know what today is?
What?
It's March 9th!
Oh my god!
Woo! Yeah! Yeah! Woo! Get some! Get some!
It's March 9th!
So, yeah, that was awkward.
That was really awkward.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Okay.
So, you know what that means, ladies and gentlemen. What does that mean, Vaughn?
Well, it means that today we are announcing the giveaway winners.
Okay, so let's pull up the Bowl of Destiny. Shake it, Vaughn. Shake it.
Shake what your mama gave you.
Okay, so we are first going to draw the first place winner for the AMD Phenom 2 x6 1045T 6-core processor. Holy crap, that is a lot to say. Still in one sentence. So, who wins first place? Let's find out. Thank you for that very epic drum solo.
You're welcome.
You see, I'm just dragging it out for suspense reasons. So, I know the entry winners right now are probably on the edge of their seat like, fucking Thane! Hurry up! I want to know if I won! Well, settle down. Take a shot of Ritalin. Do something. Calm your nerves. I'm getting to it. I promise. Okay, I'll stop dragging it out. First place winner is James Strong! Woo! Woo! Congrats, James, on winning yourself a 6-core processor valued at $250.
Woo!
Woo! So, it'll be coming your way. Look in your inbox in Gmail, and I will give you further instructions on how you can claim your prize.
Awesome.
All right, so let's draw the second place winner who wins a copy of Insurgency on Steam.
Ooh.
So, I'm really out of breath. Woo! Okay.
Woo!
Oh, I think it's time to start jogging a little bit more often. Okay.
Well, as you can see, it's not fitness, it's life.
Shut up, Vaughn. No one loves you.
I wasn't loved as a baby.
I think I'm just projecting now. Anyway, okay, I'm getting to the second place winner. Shut up and settle down. Okay, so what? No epic drums this time? What the fuck do I even pay you for? And look at that, you kind of messed up the camera a little.
Oh.
Okay, and oh, look at that, we're back. Okay. So second place winner is. And, by the way, I sincerely hope that I am not butchering this name, so I'm gonna have Vaughn take one look at that and tell me, like, so if I'm butchering this, I really apologize, and I am sorry in advance, but, okay. Second place winner, you win a copy of Insurgency on Steam. You are Off-Braid Off-Braid Staevo.
Hey, congratulations.
I hope to God I pronounced that right. If I didn't, I am so sorry, dude. I tried my best. But you win a copy of Insurgency on Steam.
Woo!
Look at your Gmail for instructions on how to claim your prize.
That is awesome. Congratulations, both of you.
All right, so before we dive into today's episode, I got to quickly put up a disclaimer because I'm not saying that there are necessarily stupid people watching, and I don't mean to insult your intelligence, but at the same time, for the stupid people that are watching, well, this disclaimer is for you, okay? Please heed it well. Your life depends on it.
Literally.
Without further ado, disclaimer. The following stories should in no way be reenacted nor attempted.
They depict acts of extreme stupidity. And you're not stupid, right?
Of course not. You're watching this video, which makes you smart. Like, really smart.
In fact, go reward yourself with a sandwich for making the choice to be intelligent.
But, no, seriously. If you try to reenact these stories, you'll fucking die. Okay, so let's get started. What is our first Darwin Award recipient? By the way, for anybody that does not know what a Darwin Award is, okay? A Darwin Award is a person who receives an award based on removing his contribution to the gene pool, i.e. killing himself in a very stupid manner. I mean, extraordinarily stupid. Like, brain fart does not begin to cover the idiocracy of these deaths, okay?
No.
So, and a Darwin Award, it's not only received by stupid death, okay? It can also be received by very stupidly losing your man bits and your ability to reproduce as it is. So, yes, this is a thing. So this is what we call a retroactive Darwin Award winner, since he cannot contribute to the gene pool any further. So I say he because it's generally male recipients of this award.
However, there are female recipients as well.
Oh yes, of course there are exceptions to every rule, and this is no exception.
It's exception-ception.
Exceptionally exceptional.
Exception-inception.
Without further ado, let's dive into our first one.
All right, well.
Would you like to take us away here, Vaughn?
Sure, let's do it. So, this one is from January 2002. Our first recipient, a Croatian man, was killed while trying to open a hand grenade with a chainsaw. Apparently, he wanted to retrieve the explosive to make firecrackers for the New Year's holiday.
I is SMRT, but...
I can't even. What is life?
To that Croatian man, thank you sincerely for removing your contribution to the gene pool. You are gone, but not forgotten.
Never will be. This will forever go down in infamy.
Oh, this is going down in infamy, I'm sure.
You want to go with the next one?
Let's do it. Oh, one of my personal favorites right here on number 9. We have got... Okay, so at work, Manuel, I think it is?
Yeah.
I think it is, yeah. Was responsible for cleaning out the storage tanks of gasoline tanker trucks. He had been employed in that capacity for 2 months when he ran afoul of fuel. The 35-year-old began to fill a tanker with water, a standard procedure that forces flammable vapors out of the container. Yes, gasoline vapor fumes are flammable. You would be doing well to heed this. So, he returned an hour later to check whether the water levels were high enough to proceed. But he had trouble deciding because, of course, it was dark inside the tanker. So what does he do? A resourceful employee, Manuel, forgot the very reason why he was filling the tank with water when he lit a cigarette lighter. Okay, so we already know where this is going, don't we?
Yep.
His little test successfully determined that the water level was not yet high enough for safety. The vapor explosion launched him through the air, and he landed in the company parking lot, get this, 100 meters away. Okay, to put that in perspective, that is 1/10 of a mile. Okay, so he flew like a majestic bird on wings of gasoline vapor. And flames. Lots and lots of flames. That too. So, Manuel suffered severe burns, blunt force trauma, and an injury to the head that exposed his brain. Ew. Ew. Slimy bits. Okay, so... Enjoying the visual over here, Vaughn?
No.
Our witless car washer had learned his terminal lesson in safety by the time the firemen arrived. Ooh, that's a tough lesson to learn.
That's a burn.
Oh, snap! Anyway.
Well, I think that's where that internet meme came from. You had one job, Manuel. One job.
One job, Manuel. You had one job.
You can't even do that right.
Okay, moving on. Pressing onward.
Okay. Number 8 is this one from September 23rd, 2002. A farm keeper from Sao Paulo, Brazil, decided to remove a beehive from his orange tree. He didn't know exactly how to proceed, but he knew that the hive should be burned, and he knew that bees sting. Makes sense, right? So he protected his head with a plastic bag sealed tightly around his neck, grabbed a torch, and went off to go fight the bees. I almost feel like putting a Nicolas Cage joke in here somewhere.
Oh, not the bees! Not the bees! Ah!
No, not the bees!
Likely that clip will be spliced in.
Something like that.
I can't promise it won't be.
Nope.
No,
anyway.
I got this visual now of like this guy, okay, with a plastic bag over his head with a torch, okay? Like marching, okay? Like to war against the bees. It's the stupidest image, I swear to God. Like, if you guys can picture it like I'm picturing it in my head, it is probably the stupidest flipping thing you'll ever see.
That's the scary part.
Proceed.
But going on with the story here, so this man's worried wife went out to look for him a few hours later, and she found him dead. However, it wasn't the bees that kill him. The plastic bag had protected him from smoke, stingers, and oxygen.
You don't say!
He'd forgotten to put breathing holes in the bag. Surprise, surprise.
I'm shocked. Really, I am.
Me too. Not.
Onward. Let's see what we got here.
Go ahead.
Decades of armed strife have littered Cambodia with unexploded munitions and ordnance. You know, this is going nowhere good. So, like, our whole list seems almost comprised by Michael Bay and explosions. I swear to God.
We're talking about things that go boom.
Yes, and we're talking about stupid people, so this is bound to happen.
Yeah.
Authorities warn citizens not to tamper with the devices. No bleep, okay? These friends recently spent an evening sharing drinks and exchanging insults at a local cafe in the southeastern province of whatever the hell that name is. So, can you decipher that code? I have no idea what the hell the name of that province is.
I apologize to any Cambodians who may be watching this if I mispronounce it, but I think it looks like Svei Rieng.
You're in trouble now because we're really hot in Cambodia.
Well, don't forget to pack your wife.
Oh, you younger kids won't get that Dead Kennedys reference. But anyway, onward. They're companionable? Companionable.
Word crimes.
Oh, shut up, Bon. Arguing continued for hours until one man pulled out a 25-year-old unexploded anti-tank mine found in his backyard. We're talking about something that makes tanks go kablooey. Something that like, kills lumbering metal behemoths here, okay? He tossed it under the table and the three men began playing Russian roulette, each tossing down a drink and then stamping on the mine. Oh, sweet, gentle Jesus, this is stupid.
We already know this is not going to end well.
The other villagers fled in terror.
First logical reaction? This
Whoa.
whole time.
Well, there's actually smart people in Darwin Awards. So, minutes later, the explosive detonated with a tremendous boom, killing all three men in the bar. Their wives, I mean, really, like, is there any winners in that kind of a game of Russian roulette? I mean, okay, I can understand if you're playing Russian roulette with a gun, which is still very, very stupid. Don't do it! But, I mean, with an unexploded landmine, do you really think, like, the loser is gonna go, boom, and it's just gonna be him killed?
Nope.
Wow. So, okay.
That's not how it works, folks.
So get this, we have a triple recipient of a Darwin Award this time. So we have 3 recipients in one. Minutes later, the explosive detonated with a tremendous boom, killing all 3 men in the bar. Surprise! Their wives could not even find their flesh because the blast destroyed everything.
You fucking idiots.
Insert clip of Gary Oldman screaming the word everything right here.
What do you mean, everyone?
Okay. The Razmi whatever the holy hell newspaper reported, yeah, so that's that.
End quotes.
Holy mother of God. There is some stupidity in this world, but thankfully, stupid has a tendency of fixing itself.
And fortunately, most of them can no longer reproduce either because they're dead or their own stupidity.
Oh, what a relief. Onward.
It's great. But speaking of extreme stupidity, this one's actually a rare double Darwin Award.
Ooh.
So
Double the fun.
Yep, double the fun, double the trouble, double the stupid. This one
with Doublemint Gun.
Yeah.
Please sponsor us. We're desperate. Okay, let's go.
So this one is from July 6th, 2006 in Ohio. According to this one here, insurance fraud is harder than it looks. Just ask Andreas, who lost his life trying to collect on an amputated limb. Just ask Musa and his son Essa, who hired an arsonist to burn down their steak time sub shop so they could collect the insurance money. They promised the arsonist a $60,000 a year job, although where he would work once the shop was ashes is unknown.
Yeah, really, if you're offered work, like, okay, and you're burning down the place of work, oh, this already hurts my head. I'm overthinking shit.
Maybe they're going to make franchises and you can just go burn them all down. I don't know.
Perhaps.
Either way, don't do it.
Don't do this. And don't overthink this either, because it's going to cause a stroke, so.
Your brain will melt out your ears.
Oh, press onward.
Anyway, the arsonist tried 3 times, and also failed just as many, to destroy the sandwich shop. Whether it was a Molotov cocktail through the window, or chairs doused in gasoline set ablaze, the result was exactly the same. Minor damage. The neighborhood was up in arms over it, because they thought it was hate crimes being committed against these 2 Jordanian guys. But Musa got tired of throwing good money after bad. He realized that this whole thing was going nowhere, so about 12 hours after the flaming chairs fizzled, he and Essa decided to help their hired arsonist. They spread gasoline around the place, and they figured a single match would do the trick. Tragically, they had more talent for arson than their arsonist. They took a cigarette break.
Oh,
yeah.
no. Oh, no.
So, one flick of a lighter later, a gas explosion took out one wall and burned them both so severely that despite several weeks of hospitalized care, they both died.
I just want to ask right now, okay? Where do you find a professional arsonist anyway? Like, where okay, like do I find that on Craigslist or
There's probably a special section on Craigslist for hitmen.
Hitmen?
Since, well, I don't know.
Or like
various criminals, hitmen,
like
arsonists, you know.
Firebugs, yeah.
Whatever you need. Because as we all know, there are many creepy things already on Craigslist. Like, I was apartment hunting once, and they offered free or cheap rent for open-minded girl who's willing to help, in quotations, around the house.
Nope.
All the no.
But
I don't care how broke and desperate I am. Never.
yeah, the internet's a dangerous place.
Especially Craigslist.
Especially this video.
That too. Do you want to go ahead with the next one?
I sure do, Vaughn.
Yeah.
Alright, so. One fateful afternoon, 55-year-old Marco retreated to a semi-detached workshop to make himself a tool for chimney sweeping. Oh, God.
I think he's the tool.
Just
a guess.
Good one. Okay. The chimney was too high for a simple broom to work, but if he could attach a brush to a chain and then weigh it down with something, that would do the trick. But what could he use as a weight? He happened to have the perfect object. It was heavy, yet compact. And best of all, it was made out of metal. So he could weld it to the chain. He must have somehow overlooked the fact that it was also a hand grenade!
Oh, my sweet mother of fuck!
Oh, this is brilliant. So just get this, okay? and it was filled with explosive material. So this was a live hand grenade, okay? I want to stress that. Live hand grenade! Okay? That fact should normally scream itself in any, like, ordinary human brain with a single brain cell left. But anyway, this guy, he was obviously, what's the word I'm looking for? His brain cells had long abandoned him.
Yeah.
So, okay. Marco turned on his welding apparatus and began to create an arc between the chain and the grenade. Where is this going? Well, I'm glad you asked. No, nowhere good whatsoever. Well, this is a Darwin Award. As metal heated up, the grenade exploded. Surprise!
Yeah.
Insert surprise, motherfucker, right here.
Surprise, motherfucker.
This is going to be a lot of cutaways in this episode. Okay, what's that? 3 so far?
I think so.
No, that'd be 4, including the disclaimer.
Yeah.
Okay, so, Jesus Christ, I feel bad for future me. He's got to edit all of this. What do you say about that, future me? Fuck you. That's 5 cutaways now.
Where's the pillow?
Okay, there will be plenty of time for homicide later. Okay, blasting shrapnel through the walls of the shed and shattering the windshield of a Mercedes parked outside. Marco's chimney was untouched, however.
All of that work.
Okay, but I mean, the real victim in this, let's look at it, okay, is the Mercedes. Let's all have a moment of silence for that beautiful luxury vehicle. And I'm done. Okay, so moving onward.
All right, coming in at number 4, we have this one here from August 2006 in Leicester, England. So the story goes, Darren's death was a mystery. The 33-year-old was found slumped in the hallway of his house, bleeding from a stab wound to his chest. So police initially assumed that an assailant had attacked him, but they could find no evidence. So a year later, the inquest revealed why he can stake his claim to a place amongst the Darwin Award winners. What happened is Darren, genius that he is, had called a friend, but minutes after he hung up, rang back asking for an ambulance. The front door was ajar, and Darren was found lying near a bloodstained lock knife he had purchased while on holiday in Spain. Forensics investigators saw no indication of a struggle, and the coroner reported that the stab wounds seemed to be self-inflicted. However, Darren had shown no suicidal tendencies prior to. Then his wife, who was on holiday at the time, cleared up the mystery, and she revealed why he will go down in history as a Darwin Award winner. As she'd been leaving for the holiday, she remembered Darren saying something about wondering whether his new jacket was stab-proof. We all know this is going nowhere good. Stab-proof. That's right. So, Darren decided to find out if his jacket could withstand a knife attack. Did he choose to test his jacket while he was draped over the back of a chair? No! Our man thought it was the best approach to wear the garment and stab himself. Sadly, his choice of armor proved less resistant to a sharp blade than he had hoped. And the coroner reached a verdict of accidental death by misadventure.
I don't know whether to laugh or cry.
I'm kind of doing both now.
This is what we've come to as a species. There is no hope. Just abandon all
No
thought.
hope. You hear me? No hope.
All right, onward. I am so depressed right now reading through these, but at the same time, I am very much amused as well. Vaughn, put it down.
Oh, okay.
No violence today.
Oh.
Okay, so, coming in at number 3. Some men will go to extraordinary lengths to prove how macho they are.
Strong like
Frenchman, strong like bull. Frenchman Pierre Pompil, I think.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Pompil recently shunted a stationary car 2 feet by headbutting it. Oh, Jesus Christ. Now, like, not even in a fight does anybody win a headbutt.
Nope.
Like, if you headbutt somebody in a fight, There is no winner in that. You did not win. You're in just as much agony as that poor sucker that was on the receiving end.
Mm-hmm.
Women thought I was a god, he explained, from his hospital bed, no less.
Surprise.
Ooh, big shock there. Deity or not, however, Pompil is a veritable girl's blouse compared to Polish farmer. No, I'm not even gonna attempt to pronounce that. If anybody here, like, watching is from Poland, like, shout at me in the comments, like, how that's pronounced in English, okay?
I'll try. I think it's
You give her.
Krzysztof Asninski.
Asninski.
I think.
Okay. It's kind of a funny name, though. I like it. Who staked a strong claim to being Europe's most macho man by cutting off his own head in 1995.
Snap into a Slim Jim.
Yes, indeed. You heard it here first, folks. No, actually, you heard it first from Macho Man Randy Savage 20 fucking years ago, but okay. So, Asninski, 30, had been drinking with friends when it was suggested they strip naked and play some men's games. I think you're playing the wrong game there. But initially, they hit each other over the head with frozen turnips. That's manly?
Apparently.
Anyway. But then one man upped the ante by seizing a chainsaw and cutting off the end of his foot. We're talking about toes, the whole foot, like the whole front of the foot gone. Ow. Just, ow. Not to be outdone, Asninski grabbed the saw and shouting, "Watch this, then!" I imagine it being a very manly decree before he does this, okay? I say, watch this, then! Okay? As he swung at his head and chopped it off. With a chainsaw. Like, he literally cleft his head clean off his body with a fucking chainsaw. Now that's fucking metal! Okay? I will just say that right
Metal
now.
McFucking awesome.
I got it.
Horns.
It's... If you're not clapping, then that's a shame. Because this man, he deserves your applause. Okay? It's funny, said one companion, when he was young, he put on his sister's underwear, but he died like a man. Oh. I swear to God, I'm losing brain cells reading these.
Me too. What's a brain cell?
They're gone. Don't even think about it.
Think
Moving
about
onward.
Number 2 is from, actually, it's quite recent, February of 2012 in North Carolina. It was just a freak accident, said an investigator, that caused the death of 43-year-old Gary Allen Banning. Gary was at a friend's apartment when he spotted a salsa jar containing mystery fluid. Because, well...
Brilliant.
That's brilliant as it is. Thinking that it was an alcoholic beverage, he helped himself to a sizable swig of gasoline. So, naturally enough, he immediately spit out the offending liquid onto his clothes.
Yummy.
Then, to recover from his shock, Gary lit a cigarette.
So, okay, let me draw you an illustration of the events here, okay? So, we have Gary, okay, like, oh, this looks yummy. Oh no, it's gas. Oh God, what have I done?
I'm so nervous now.
I'm so nervous. I need a cigarette. Boom!
Whoosh! That's exactly what happened. Gas plus flame equals combustion.
Why have I done this to myself?
I don't know. You tell me. It must be the stupid from these stories rubbing off on you.
Probably.
Firefighters responded to calls reporting a fire in the apartment.
Although it's really good coffee.
It is good coffee. And found a badly burned man sitting on a charred carpet. The following morning, Gasoline Gary died at the UNC Burn Center in Chapel Hill. 2 mistakes that caused his death. The first was gulping golden liquid from a salsa jar. Relatively minor. Although Darwin editors Darwin Awards editors, feel that a jar of yellow liquid is best left sealed. Drinking its contents usually does not lead to combustion. But the second mistake, lighting a cigarette to recover from the shock of taking a mouthful of gasoline.
This plus gas equals more fire.
Yep. Was a decision that an average 5-year-old would consider questionable. And as the late Bill Hicks said, darn, we lost another idiot. Well played, Bill.
Yes, we did.
Well played.
Yes, we did.
As it turns out, Gary's friend was a mechanic and kept the jar of gasoline near the kitchen sink to remove grease from his hands.
Which I will say works. I've done it before. But also, if you want to know if it's moonshine, moonshine is generally fucking clear. It's not yellow.
You shouldn't trust anything by the kitchen sink.
Actually, on second thought, don't even drink moonshine.
You heard it here first, folks. So how about this last one here, Vane? You want to do the honors?
And the mighty number 1. Woo!
Woo!
All right, let's rock this shit. Lantern. What kind of name is Lantern for one? Okay. For being... I completely skipped over the prologue to this as well. For being named Lantern, he wasn't very bright. Beautiful. Beautiful.
That deserves your applause.
And even more shocking, he was my age. So, 30. Yes, I'm old, okay? Deal with it.
God, you are old.
Shut up. Lantern, 30, enjoyed playing a private game with his wife. Oh, yeah, this is getting frisky. Okay. He would pull down his pants, place the barrel of a shotgun against his scrotum. For those of you not educated in what a scrotum is, that is where your dangly bits are. That's your balls. Okay? There you go. You don't have those. Fear not. Okay.
Nope, mine are inside.
At least I fucking hope you don't have them.
Would you like to know?
No, I wouldn't, actually. Okay. So he would he would get his wife to place the shotgun barrel against his scrotum and tell her to pull the trigger. With bated breath, I pressed forward. They had played this game frequently, to his immense pleasure. Oh, Jesus, there are some really... Okay, moving on. The gun was unloaded, of course. I would hope so. In fact, I would hope that you wouldn't do this anyway. Okay, so, on this pleasant Friday, he was excited to try again. The thrill was even larger because his wife's girlfriend was pulling into the driveway at the time. Shoot him off before she gets here, Lantern told his wife. She pulled the trigger, but this time, the gun was loaded! Yep.
Oh my God.
Emergency crews arrived to find Lantern bleeding profusely from his groin, wearing shoes and socks with his pants down around his ankles. The police were told it was an accident, and the couple didn't know the gun was loaded.
But how do you not know that the gun's loaded? Like, if you guys are the only ones who use it, how do you not know that it's loaded?
That's actually an intelligent question for really stupid people, so don't bother, Vaughn.
Probably a good idea. I'll save myself a few brain cells.
Alright, so, pressing onward, Lantern was admitted to the hospital in critical condition where he survived. So we have a surviving Darwin Award recipient here. So he's going to live for the rest of his life without dangly bits, essentially. Earning the indisputable right to the rarest of honors, the Living Darwin Award. So, I never needed to sleep again. I don't know about you, but...
I'm gonna have nightmares for the rest of my life.
So, kids, just in case you didn't get the message the first time, well, here's the disclaimer again to tell you, don't be a fucking idiot. Okay, so that's our show again for this week, and again, a big congrats to James Strong and... Oh, God, I'm so sorry I had to read it. Off-Brate Stevo, I think. Again, I am so sorry that I can't pronounce your name, buddy. But you are a rock star. For getting all those questions right, you rock. And a big congrats to James Strong for getting himself the 6-core processor. So again, check your Gmail for replies, and I will tell you how to proceed next. Okay? And as always, take care and you rock.